around, you can get vision and then you can get right jumps, and that's gonna be around the time when the shaker
from minute 7 and onward. Guitar getting a nice amount of harass, and Nande also smells blood in the water, going for the first blood. He'll take it. One single bite from the spider, and you're put to sleep.
Speaking of which, they are invading, and his broodmother is on the menu.
They get all the spiders to join in. Yep, that's a lot of work done, and Nande will drop down. Lelis bringing in that extra buffer for Stokov. Something is happening in the top lane. Will they still be able to find the Brood, though? Looks like they might. Stokov smoke pops now. Nande is scouted out. Lelis, there's TP's coming in. He could just interrupt everybody with that Echo Stomp. Yayo won't be able to get the arena off, and Stokov is going to maybe escape. He's going to find a kill. And Mixa's coming in for the rescue with a Solar Guardian. Kaori will drop as well. Daze is being targeted, and Nande just can't find an angle in to hit with that Broodmother. Stokov going in for round number 2. Shaker's got now the mana for the Echo Slam, and Stokov is trying to distance him from it. Kedaro getting hit by the Earth Splitter, pushed back, but the Shaker has nowhere to go. He'll get the Earth Shock there from the Enchant Totem, but he will still fall down. So even if he cancels that Starbreaker, Lelis will finish the job. Stokov already picked up 3 Galvanized Stacks from this battle, and an AD Enchantress. They can do some damage, sure, but over time, he will fall. Stokov for another kill, picks up Kedaro. And a big win for OG, even though he has it queued up, because you need a source of damage on this lineup. And right now, he's just going full-on defensive. Stokov on the hunt here. He's going very deep for this kill. He knows he has this Dawnbreaker with him, and they'll go straight for it. They'll find 2 for 1. As Kedaro is dropped low, Lelis will get the stomp off, but he will die. However, Stokov locked in. The Yules comes out from Yayo, and they'll spear him up. The cookie is there. Does he live? No, he does not. And Mixa is surrounded by hostiles. They only managed to kill the bat, and now Mixa is standing on his own. Daze is trying to help from the background, but this Snapfire can't do enough. And they will lose Mixa as well. 3 heroes down on the side of OG, and Nande just got a much-needed injection of cash. Now you will not have those abilities at your disposal if you wanted to make a play on, say, given Broodmother. As they're breaking through Shad's refractions. And he won't have another as he comes out of this, but he's stun-locked to death. Play at 30, 31, 32. So maybe there's a couple of years still left in him. Stokov targeting Kaori. That's a good target to go for, with the Elder Titans also coming in there. But that stomp doesn't connect on anybody else except onto the Mars. Shad is also taking part in this fight. There's the Mortimer's Kisses burning up the Mars. Yayo will die in the river. He tried to cast the arena. You can see that the cast went off, but it never completed. Now Kaori gonna get buffed up as well, but the Solar Crest is trying to make a run for it. A big Echo Slam. There's a Solar Guardian keeping Stokov alive. Mixa for the rescue. Well-timed Solar Guardian. And this fight is truly OG's. And Nande pops a BKB for absolutely nothing. You better run. The Terminators are here. They will remove all of the pests as OG take down 4 and secure Roshan. I really
was out, but he needed to stop that.
And on to the next one. Now that's a Shaker kill right there.
Yep. That's a pretty big one.
1 stun.
And also you shoved out the top lane as well.
Now,
I
do wonder if we're gonna see some changes. Mars getting hit by the Solar Guardian, so they'll prevent Yayo from escaping. Have you actually seen happen in Dota these days? The ratio on comebacks is so much smaller than it has been in previous years.
That is true. Though people are getting better. Storm is in trouble.
Got a BKB, but the Solar Guardian will keep Stokov up. They'll just nuke down Kaori. Nande tries to fight until the very last moment of his BKB, but now he's run out of it, and he will probably fall to Stokov as he just keeps dancing around him. And I have to say, this Storm Spirit is making the difference in this entire game. Everyone keeping Stokov alive means that they have a fight to go for, and TA doesn't even need to commit to this. And only now is Shad joining in the fight, like, oh, there's a fight going on? Hey, thanks guys for holding them back. 3 heroes dead from the side of the Pipsqueak+4 roster.
Yeah, of what is happening in the team fight, it's straight up beautiful from the Storm Spirit in this game in particular.
Shad, that's 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits, and that's Exen dead. Probably been seen by that trap. They go straight into the pit. It's like, hello, guys. How are you doing, my old teammates? Solar Guardian, he force staffs out of the stun, and he goes! Oh my god, what a player!
You know, Kidaro played great, but if Shad was a bit more focused, he would have been sporting an Aegis right now.
And that just might be the second win that they needed on the side of Pipsqueak, because they're going to go straight in, but so is Stokov. He's faster in the jump, and they're trying to battle it out in two different fronts, pushing back everybody else. XN will die, Yayo is falling, and Kaori's dead and completely blundering this fight. They are so slow to react on the side of Pipsqueak. They don't know what to do. They had a clear plan. They were confident walking on the high ground. They got their vision down.
To kill one of the more important heroes, and then it makes the fight quite easy. So, this is good.
Trying to finish off Daze, but Stokov is coming into the rescue of his friend, and he'll take him down. And then there's Kidaro, which they just will not challenge. They will respect him. This is how much they like their old teammate, that they're not leaving him in the graveyard. They're leaving him alive. Witness what team he chose. It's not really down to him anyway, is it? XN will go down, and Nande will find Daze in the backline. Daze coming in with a buyback. Shad gonna take the fight to Nande, and he's down. That's the Brute, but they're gone for 90 seconds. Gem down on the ground too, and the rest of Pipsqueak+4, they get deleted.
Yeah, it's one of the moments where you might decide to GG out, just way too far behind for Nande to be hunting the backlines and doing anything significant.
This siege will go all the way to the end. Mars and Brood are going to have to buy back. Kaori going in, trying to find a lasso, but it's Stokov who again reacts faster than his opponents do. Kidaro pushed away. Shad is on the edge of that arena wall. He just blinks inside the arena, takes the fight to the Mars. That's a dieback on him. The Agent Expose and OG this much closer to winning the game. Trying to force out Pipsqueak away from their fountain to get one fight going, because there is still the Echo Slam on the Shaker, which they will respect. But they also know that they can end the game right here, right now. Ancient down to half HP. Daze keeping Nande busy, and Nande gets nothing out. The Solar Guardian is there. That's a dieback, and that is the game in the bag.
What a nice performance coming off from them. I have to say, there was no impact from either the Shaker and the Mars, and you know, I can't even blame them. I think with the way that Stokov played, with the way that he found one of them
So
every
little
single
pieces of information towards this game too. We might stretch it all the way through.
as expected. If you didn't have as strong of a laning support as Jakiro, the PL would suffer in this one quite a lot. But that's just the thing, that the Mars might be stronger than the PL, but
They're going to try and intervene for that 4-minute Lotus, and Daze plants a perfect set of Bramble Mazes there, as they're unable to go into the Lotus pool. But at the same time, Mixa is taking tons of dot damage. Gets the Lotus from Daze, and now Nande will skip or miss out on the kill because of it. He's got a spear though, and that will take Mixa down just before he dies. They both speared each other's. One spear into another spear. Already has his level 6, so time to start creating more illusions. A lot of pinging coming through because the Queen of Pain is on his way. They've got Nande speared up. Doppelganger is also on cooldown. They'll drop the Sonic Wave. They won't hesitate twice. Stokov will secure this one for Mixa. Kidaro, nowhere to go with Jakiro. I'll get 2.
This is the downside of the PL. When you don't have your Doppelganger, you are very susceptible to dying. So an attack which wouldn't have hurt him all that much. It's a level 2 Shadow Realm.
Yeah, that cost him quite a lot there. Trying to dodge the Shadow Realm only to have a Quap literally rotating in. Stokov is in trouble though. Stampede has popped as well, and he's trying for one more second to get that blink off cooldown, but XNE runs down Stokov.
Sorry, man, it's just so easy to take the towers down.
Really good early game here from Pipsqueak. Now they get to play this Ember tempo. He's up. He knows he's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, he was turning around to see if any of the creeps were getting low, so he can at least get some extra gold there. But
Ancients for himself. Another Stampede is used here as they're chasing down targets. Daze is dead. Lelis is dead. These supports still can't hit their level 6s, while Kidaro and Kaori are already getting closer to level 7.
Mixa Yules, but I don't think that's even enough. The Blink Dagger is where...
Lelis is going to die again, isn't he? Actually, Stokov is the one that they target. As the Queen of Pain just got insta-rooted. He TP'd in from Wait, he didn't actually even TP, and he just came straight from the jungle into the lane, only to get killed. Mixa with the spear. They'll lock down the Jakiro. They'll get closer, have the arena ready, trying to force into some kind of reaction here from Pipsqueak+4. Trying to get everybody into the Macropire. That ain't gonna work. Shad on the chase now. Kaori getting slowed up by traps. There's another in 5 seconds. They'll get the courier from XN, who turns around onto the Mars with the vessel. Doesn't get the slate to connect on Mixa, otherwise he probably would have died from the vessel ticks. Scans right on point. XN, Kaori, Yayo, they'll all show up here.
Bye-bye.
Nothing that Shad can do. Just get blown up. Another kill for XN. Dominating spree now. And all 3 cores ahead.
Look at bottom
Of OG.
They, I mean, Elder Titan and the Quap can be problematic for you, but not that.
Crispberg getting caught in mid as well, so they'll catch themselves something on the side of OG. That is the Sonic Wave spent for it, though. Brought to you by FISSURE, played in Belgrade, Serbia on the 31st of October to the 2nd of November is the main event. So make sure you grab your tickets and get your way into Serbia. We'll see you there for the land. Nande is also caught in here. Big pick off here. They could just get the kill. Cookie saved, but he's doppelgangered already. And Nande down to Shad. Kitaro will fall as well. And Shad's first appearance, not even with a maelstrom on this man. But it was a much-needed rotation. OG bring in 5 heroes, no Sonic Wave, but just with the help of the arena, and Nande being slightly too deep without the backup of his allies. This is definitely a highlight-worthy item right here. My man's going, he's going carry here at some point of the game. Queen of Pain perfectly locked down, but just not enough dot damage. The Glimmer will save from that vessel tick damage. Now forcing out a nice fear into the Echo Stop as well. Yayo low on HP, so is Nandek. Stokov will fall first, and Daze gets deleted by Kaori's Desolator. Mixa almost gets the bonk to kill both Yayo and the Snapfire, and he's out of mana. He'll just go in for the right click to take down the Snap. Gidaro, nice Ice Path, ulting that Mars' advances, but a nice stomp from Lelis will sleep Jakiro, knock him straight back, and Shad gets to work. That will be a 2-for-2 trade. Pipsqueak+4, they're heavily damaged.
Or hard, you know, one of those defensive items, you need to kill him.
While Yayo has been found in the jungle, he was already low to begin with, even with 36.5 HP regen, but Mixa, Stokov, Daze, all stacked together. We are going to see an engagement here. Might just get it right away.
Lotus on Nande.
They found the right one too. Into the spear. There's a chance to lock down the PL. It's the right target. And they got him. No. The big Lotus heal. But still Nande trying to survive. Runs into the wall on the arena. And Stokov is getting Roche bashed out of all things. Gets denied. Roshan says no. Shad will chase down Yayo and get that Centaur kill going for OG. Sent's got his blink coming up, but no can do. Meanwhile, Kaori's found as well. And that will be a triple for Shad, and just like that, Roche is secured for OG.
Especially with this Mjolnir being available, his illusions are way too squishy now.
Kidaro dodges the first stun, gets speared into the Roche, but he's not going to take the Aegis again. Don't give it to him again. Don't give it to him again. Yeah, they take the kill this time around. Mixa has already kept this PL busy, and XN is also on the hunt for a Mars kill. That Glimmer is soaking up again that vessel damage, but he won't be able to blink away right away as Daze is going down, and Mixa will finally drop to XN. From Kaori, he will join in. Everybody else is here except for the PL. All right, PL has also finished his teleport. Yayo missing the stun. XN is also right there. The chains onto in the river. They got the Ice Path and the Macropire. Mixa soaking up that Macropire damage as it's only on the magical end of things, and now he drops the arena. Has Nande, has Yayo. The BKB comes out from the Centaur. They're focusing down on the Queen of Pain, Stokov. He does get the BKB off by the looks of it. He's able to walk away, but XN, they're going to get silenced. Can't go for the instant chase, but Shad takes down Nande. XN won't be able to find the Queen of Pain. Stokov is dancing around him right now. There's an Ember trying to teleport away with the Remnant down. He wanted to go quickly into the base and then return with the Remnant, finish off the Queen of Pain, and instead you are going to the graveyard and not the fountain. It's an ultra kill for Shad. Shad the Beast.
Heal moves away, heals back up to full. That is a very nice turnaround that he could have gone for.
Kaori's in a bit of trouble here. I think that was very far from optimistic. Bash stun on Kidaro. Even Yayo can't deal with this TA right now. Like, Shad is just celebrating in the front lines. EL does find Mixa though, burns out the mono from the Mars. They need to get Shad into business. Trying to clean up those illusions, but having a bit of issues with it. Yayo gets hit by the melt bash. The Sonic Wave is there. Ember is low, 200 HP, jumping around, gets killed by a Mjolnir proc. And Nande is going to get focused down to, and it does feel like Pipsqueak+4, if they cannot now kill off Shade, there's a chance to kill the TA, but he's got to play this super careful with that shard active. He goes in Viz on Doppelwalk, 20 minutes. Another Roshan has spawned. They quickly went in there, but they spot Kaori. Trying to clean up a wave. They just need Daze to be nearby. He's the one who's carrying the gem. I'll take down Kaori. Yayo does target Shad. Shad pops his BKB instantly, stands his ground. Yayo gonna get stunned up. He does get the Stampede up. Daze is gonna go down on Nande. He's on the full run now. They need to win this fight. They need to. They dodge the Sonic Wave, and they take down the Elder Titan. Nande will find a double for himself. Kidaro will go down to Shad. Mixa is nearby, still has the arena and the pipe. He'll drop the arena down. They spear one down. It's on Yayo, and Nande's also in there, fully committed, but tries to finish the TA off and does get him. XN will get the kill. Terrorizes there. Do they see the PL? They do. They have the gem carrier in the fight. Gets speared away, and Nande looks like he's just going to escape. They will not get this Roche either. XN finds Stokov, and Daze will take it to the very last moments. Mixa is trying to clean up the Ember, tried to have enough damage with the spear, but they've got glimmers, they've got solar crests, they've got everything to keep XN alive. Kidaro claims the gem. You got a Quap still at 23, getting closer to that 25. You could get some more Sonic Wave damage. You could get a cooldown reduction on your Blink as XN with the Haste Rune finds Mixa. Shad is also there. The silence from the Queen of Pain. And the Terrorize from Daze, they're in perfect position. Oh my goodness, XN. Oh, how does he live through all of that? 400 HP remaining. Stokov burnt his Sonic Wave on it though. Mixa, beautiful arena placement. Kidaro deleted, two-man spear there as well. And they will look for Kaori. They'll look for Yayo if they could just take him down. Snap with the instant buyback, TPing right into the battle. Mortimer's Kisses tries to slow everybody up as Nande's in the back line. Takes down Lilith, but that PL is also struggling. He gets cliffed. He gets cliffed from the Hurricane Pike. Shad, BKB pop, fights against Kaori. Dieback on the Snapfire. Nande is low, Shad is low, and Shad blinks away, and Nande is burning, but he's got that Aegis. He still has a second life to go with. Shad is hesitant, but he wants to go in. He'll take down the Aegis. Life number one gone. No stop. Earth Splitter is still available. The silence is there, and look how he melts. Oh, that's a pile of garbage right there as they set it aflame. OG took maybe 1 second to take that PL down on the second life. Cooldown.
Both teams smoked, but Mix is going for a refresher. If he gets level 25 and a refresher, the damage output...
Smoke runs out on OG. Yayo's coming in. Kaori's also really nearby. They're on the edge of popping that smoke, and Yayo gets the stun to start things off, and it's on to Shad, but a beautiful spear coming in from Mixa. Right into Kidaro, and also Yayo in the middle of the fight, but they're going to take down Kidaro. Shakiro, he's going to be the one falling first. Now XN jumping away as well, and he almost ends up stunning his buddy. Meanwhile, Mixa is getting targeted right now, but the Quap is already going to get the jump on Nande. Here comes Shad as well for damage. I'm looking for the PL kill, and he's down to 600, but he's going to be able to run away for now. Stokov still on the high ground position as well, ready to get in with that blink cooldown, constantly looking for angles, and they'll take down Kaori. Holding that high ground position. Another trap will show what's going on. Shad was looking for the meld strike to bash and cancel that TP. Yules on the side of OG. Well. Yeah, they have a couple of Yules. They can just dispel that shield right away. And they're coming in with a wraparound. Yayo in the front. Quap has already initiated, jumped in onto the Ember Spirit, but the backline's going to get struck really hard. Shad is there, no, but they're stunned before he gets any damage out. Yayo with the BKB, his shield is now burned through. Lilith is dying, Daze is dead. OG down to 3. ET coming with a buyback. Jackson, he's low on HP as well. 800 remaining, and PL is getting to work. Beautiful ice path from Kidaro, and there's the Bloodthorn onto Shad, and Shad still standing, but not long enough. And Pipsqueak+4 are cleaning house. They haven't lost a single member of their team until now. Stokov will take one, but XN with the triple. And what a wraparound, what a bait play. XN shows himself at the river in the middle lane.
Don't underestimate how much a PL in the game can make you panic, especially when you're not used to playing
and
it.
he goes in and he's Hex. Can he get him? Oh my god!
Workhorse.
Yayo saves that Aegis. With just the card. With just the card to save him. It might have been forced out refreshers and all. Kitaro, lucky to blink away. Despite the Bramble Maze being placed down. They don't have vision of the cliff anymore. XN going in deep. Daze is also getting slowed by the Stampede and the Remnants being thrown in, but he has the Wind Waker. Queen of Pain trying to force out for BKB. A lot of Remnant jumps from XN and he refreshes for 5 more. BKB popped up Melt Strike from Shad, and it will almost take him down. The Ember survived with the smoke. 90 HP. He smoked up to save him, and he chased up, and now we're going back into this high ground push.
But they spooked as well.
But I agree with you. It's kind of like we've resorted to
Yayo.
as little resources as they can possibly use on that push. Stoikov's BKB and Yayo's have been burnt, and Nande getting to work on Stoikov's Queen of Pain. Stoikov is not out of it yet. He needs to refresh to get out of this one, and the chains almost kill him. He has to BKB just to get out. That chain would have killed him otherwise. Kitaro will go down to Shad. Shad with that rapier. Meanwhile, Daze spots Nande. They're loading up on that terrorize. Yayo coming in with a card though, and Shad is right there. They want to bring through that Centaur. They will get him. And on the peel, another Hex is there. Shad needs a few more hits to finish him off. 100 HP and he's gone. The Helm of the Undying comes into play. Kaori will drop to Daze by the looks of it, as Lelis is also here and he's gone too. The base is safe for now, but OG gotta make something happen on the map. Kaori's finally dead, and XN wasn't even nearby.
As well.
To get that bottom lane fixed out. Shad getting to work. Stoikov being XN busy. Another lane to fall.
They really want those buybacks.
Kidaro is dying to Daze here, and Kidaro just died back on the Jakiro. They're gonna give him an instant tip because nobody's willing to save the Jakiro. We're getting used to the 2.5-hour waiting breaks. We might just be going straight into another series of Dota right from here. Daze, Kaori trying to clean him up there, but the Shadow Realm is keeping the Willow protected. And with the Wind Waker, moves away. Stoikov in the back line, gets the Sonic Wave out onto Kitaro. The Jakiro's in trouble. Mixa with the spear. Daze will fall in the back line to Yayo. Shad is being controlled. TA's dead. Rapier down on the deck.
He's not picking it up.
Mixa's down on the Aegis, and dieback is imminent here. Shad's bought back. They need to try and fight this one to protect Mixa. He's got a Wind Waker of his own. The Daze with the Terrorize caught the real PL as well. Mixa living for now. Low on HP. Where is Shad? Shad's not here. Stoikov will throw in the Sonic Wave into the fight. Mixa's down. XN will die to Stoikov and Daze, but Stoikov needs to get out. The Ember's on the chase. The Willow managing to blink away. Glimmer to safety. And here's Shad with an AD rune again. He didn't have one not too long ago. I mean, he had one not too long ago.
He's bringing 2 rapiers.
And he's
bringing 2 rapiers.
Is he?
Yeah, 2 rapiers are coming in on the career. I
Oh
saw 2.
boy.
Like,
Oh yeah, yep. You're right.
crazy?
You're absolutely right. And Nande! Nani!
He's alone.
Nani! Stuck in the river. Stoikov is nearby, and Shad is on his way. He's going to meet them. Nande fights versus Daze. Daze gets another Wind Waker off. There's the Sonic Wave, but Shad is so low, and he just drops the rapiers down on the ground. Oh my god. What is going on? Yayo again saves with the card. Shad.
They're gonna have Mixa in 10 seconds, so maybe they can still fight this.
Let's see what they can do. Stoikov, Sonic Wave gets a bit of a connection there onto the PL, but that heart is regenerating him up. The Hex on the Ember. Yayo will battle it out. Stoikov is right there with another Sonic Wave. PL drops low, but not low enough yet. The Ancient is exposed, and Nanda is going straight to work. They're going to go end the game right away. There is a glyph now. Or is it? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Did they just destroy the Ancient at the same time?
No, but how did
Why did the camera bug like that?
But the throne had 50% HP, like he died in a second. What the? Oh, was that help you deal with it? I think Pipsqueak actually knew that OG we're going for a TB, and that's the
way they lost that previous game. It was not too far away from them to actually finish it off and get the win themselves.
It would have been so much easier for them.
It's literally a 0.1 second teleport was about to finish. Ability usage cost them not having their carry in the last fight, which could have been the end. This cap up while In the top lane, Nande taken down, and Mixa is already picking up a ton of kills.
Yep.
He might not have a lot of CS.
Yes, in the next minute or so, and they're going again on to Nande.
It's gonna get up this time around again, it is. And Days will also get his first.
Yeah, if you want to leave the Slaughter alone, well, then we are going to be bullying him, and I don't think
the
they
top
mind their
lane, the
power
same
dropping.
setup again. Damn mass
Help is
TPs.
coming.
They cannot let Nande die a third time, but it looks like he just might. The right clicks from these SF illusions, they run out. Days is gonna die, but SF is gone anyway. Mixa has to run out, but they got the job done.
Was that the...
He's got a hammer. He could kill Kadaro. Kadaro's trying to dodge it. Has the illusion cast ready, but the hammer... Oh, close. Starbreaker almost finishing off the Naga Siren. And he's going to steal the Lotus and keep on running. Flesh's farming capability is a bit limited. Yayo inside the kinetic field. Nowhere to run when the Solar Guardian lands. Burning to the hammer damage, and the Glimpse is going to kill him. Up in mid on a Leshrac. It's the supports who are making all the work here.
Nice
Here
time.
comes the cores. There's a web onto the Dawnbreaker. Kidaro's gonna offer himself for bait. They even brought the Terrorblade here, and they're gonna get bugged as they go in Kaori as well. And another one for OG, 11-3. What a slaughter. Let's just dodge the movements of Kaori and XN completely, but they're still gonna do the side line pincer move. Nande loading up the Requiem, but he doesn't get it off, and Storm's gonna follow up with a beautiful stun from Kaori. However, Nande living long enough to get the Requiem out, and that's enough for them to turn. And Storm is probably dead too. Nande trying to go for the raise. Nice play. The song is there though. Stokov, can he TP out? No. The song cancels it out. Stokov is dead. Double for Nande. And the retaliation is there.
Speaking of blinks, the Lesh has his ready, so now it's time to go. However, still doesn't have a point in splitter. Does he even need it?
Yeah, Days didn't even have disruption ready there, so easy catch, but the trade might happen. Lesh is putting pulled back in as Static Storm finishes him off. Looking for me.
These two supports have no damage. The Storm can get away with anything right now.
Big magic wand heal. Lands the stun on two. The hammer's almost on point. Kaori will drop to Lelis' Thunder Strike. Stoikov's got Yayo nearby. There's the jump from the Storm. Lelis is right behind. Daze is nearby. The Static Storm. They want to lock him in. Get that dummy creep. Bringing in the Solar Guardian. Yeah, a bit of a weird order of spells there, but again, they get the job done. Send. There's a Lelis TPing in. And he got the Thunder Strike off, so that's a glimpse into a Static Storm. Solar Guardian on the edge. They got the Vortex, at least from Stoikov, to cancel the teleport. Good catch. Lion TPing has Blink, but rather too late for this one. Oh, he might just die again. Oh,
Not again.
He blinked 2 meters to the right.
It was fast, though.
It was fast, sure, but Guardian Grief's heal, and there we go. He's down. The root is on the Storm Spirit, the one who's holding on to the axe. Nande. A bit of trouble here. Gets the Requiem out, and the Static Storm in the river called the Slardar. XN has the Diabolic Edict. Disruptor's getting healed through that, and Lesh is not doing enough damage either. XN is in big, big trouble with that BKB burning. The Song goes through, but the burn is too much. Mixa BKBs through that Naga ulti, cancels the teleport, and that will just take them all out. Shadow Fiend is the only one who gets out of this fight, but everyone else is out.
Everything right. I mean, we can poke fingers at Kaori, right? Yeah, you didn't counter him, but every single time the Storm managed to find him, and it's not like the rest of them made it easier. Nice juke from Lelis. Oh, he's gonna outplay him.
Dancing around the Lesh, dancing around the Disco Pony. Kaori got the Hex on the Storm, but now they just set themselves up for a 2-man stun for Mixa. Yayo will get Daze. Kaori is still being focused by the Storm Spirit. He's out. Mixa for another kill. Nande, does he have the Requiem? Yes, he does, but Mixa's BKB is still running, and they're going to set a focus onto Shadow Fiend, and he will not get the chance to get that Requiem off as he goes down. 4 heroes dead, and they clean house. Yayo
Shad
slithers away.
Yeah, he has to run. Shad comes at the end of the fight in this game that made it very hard for Pipsqueak to play it.
Rax being claimed. Shad By Kaori, lovely jump from the back onto the Storm, from the Storm Spirit for Mixa to follow on it. And again with his BKB up and running, Lesh is going to deal some heavy damage back, and he got bashed by the Slardar. Mixa could use some backup now as they get released from the Song. But they are struggling here. They still have that Aegis, but it literally runs out. The Static Storm is there to protect Shad. He'll buy some time. Stokov returns to the fight. XN down, coming in with the buyback on this left track, and Shad. Sunder goes out, but he's going to get stunned by Kaori right away, and he doesn't have a chance to survive this one. The Hex is too much for him. Even despite all of those missed hits on his butterfly, they still get a few punches through. Nande for the double, but that's a double buyback, and they did.
But Pipsqueak, they smell blood.
To the Terrorblade they go, and they make short work of Shad. The whole Pipsqueak roster actually looking to fight. The dire scan is right on point. And Stokov shows. Kaori is just waiting for the signal to go. Yayo is also ready to follow up on Stokov, and there we go. The first stun comes out. The Hex is there with the bubble save. Daze really quick with his fingers. And they completely mistimed the stun on Kaori. That allows Stokov to go for the chase. There's a good force stab. He pops his BKB. The fear of getting another Hex in and goes aggressive. The Song is there from Kidaro, and Storm wants to reset his position.
He's low mana though.
Trouble. The Ear is also connected onto the TV, and they will right-click down the Shadow Demon. There's the Solar Guardian. It's a miss, but XN, he just almost disappears completely, and they're fighting in the BKBs. Kidaro with the refresher gets another Song, and Lesh survives. Shad will fight to Nande. Nande will be brought back to the low ground, and fighting it onto the Storm. Stokov, is he still surviving for that long? But 40 HP is all he needed. However, in the end, Pipsqueak bring in the battering rams, and XN joins in for round number 2. They wipe OG. Find the right timing, and they're gonna try and end the game here. Force out some buybacks at least from OG. One from the Dawn. Bubble from Daze. There's the rest of the buybacks. They can prevent them from escaping. Daze's buyback might just go down the drain, but they got the initiation. They got the chance to jump on Nande. They'll take the Shadow Fiend out of play for 100 seconds, and we might be going the other way around now. Kaori is in trouble, and they'll finish him off as they are on full retreat. BKB teleport from Lesh, and also Kidaro able to get away. They got the SF and the Lion, but 3 buybacks for it. Yayo, 1 second for a BKB. Daze with the bubble. Can he escape? Just blink. So wait, didn't SD cast a single Shadow Poison? He didn't use Shadow Poison on that at all, and now he just escapes. Oh boy.
Oh really? He got the... Oh my god.
You can't disjoint the right clicks. Jump on the back line. Song from Kidaro. That's Song number 1, but this Lesh is already down. Yayo will try to fight it. Nande is also here. Mixa trying to escape, but a lot of minus armor coming into play. OD staff tries to finish off Kaori. He'll get it. Stokov is the one who actually gets the kill in the end. Dieback on the Dawn.
He sees them.
Goes in for the blink stun on the TV. The follow up from Yayo. There's the Naga coming into. The Requiem is placed, but it's going to be a miss. They never did anything with that. And TV is fine. Now they turn their attention to the Slardar. The Song comes in from Kidaro. Thunderstrike also runs out. Actually picks up still another one. There's a Static Storm coming in from the side as Lelis is trying to isolate them, but it doesn't do anything. Meanwhile, Shad repositioning. Shadow Fiend in trouble. Nande dropping low. They need to get the kill. They got it this time around. The Song will keep everybody else stacked up. Is there still a chance? Stunlock coming in. Bubble save on the other. Yayo soaking up massive hits. Has the Ghost Scepter to survive, and Kidaro will fall. Yayo in trouble. Lesh pulled in by Stokov. An ultra kill for Shad as they clean them up, and Kaori just with 100 HP watching from the sidelines as his
that
team
changes the game significantly.
They're staying hidden with the smoke, not offering a chance to jump. Stokov looking for the Lion. Doesn't find it, but the Hex is out onto the TV. Slardar didn't get the blink off. His stun got cancelled by the Thunderstrike. Leshrak gonna get focused. XN, he's gonna get healed up by Kidaro, but the damage is too much. Shad will take him out. Now the web onto Stokov. Stokov gonna be there with another Solar Guardian coming in from Mixa, targeting Kidaro into the backline. Take down the Naga, take down the Lion, and they will take it. OG will run them down. Yayo retreats with the GG call, and OG, despite a grim cloud of Game 2, they will close it out in the end.
Oh, imagine how much stress they were feeling after they lost that fight and then had to buy back all of their heroes in OG, but they kept their composure, and this is the type of series that can push you.